Hello there.
Heidi ho!
Welcome to another episode of the Jedi Archives. I am one of your hosts, Bryce.
And I'm Mike.
And I'm John. Sorry about that. Literally, a phone call came in right, so I just had to mute it. So I don't know if it was coming through or not, but that was annoying. All right. Today, we are the Jedi Archives. We're going to review Star Wars: The High Republic, issue number 3.
Let's dive right in.
Yeah, so let's look at the covers. This is the main cover. That's the one I have because I'm boring. I just get the main covers.
You're not boring, Mike. You're the least boring guy I know.
We've got Lorna D. and Keith Trennis.
I mean, you have several outfit changes a day, Mike. So you're not boring.
Very true. Very true.
On Naboo in honor of the 25th anniversary.
I just wear like plain color, and you have all these fun. You're not boring, Mike.
And unfortunately, there are no. Oh yeah, image 1 of 5. So there's more. How do we get to them?
We just went over this. I got 3 covers, Mike.
That's right. Oh shoot.
And Mike forgot to pay for his internet.
There it goes. No wonder. So here's the first variant. We've got Lorna D on the cover with her nose ring.
Is that the one you have, Jonathan?
That's the one I have. Yeah,
it's nice.
It's pretty. It's a pretty vibrant one. So yeah,
It's very menacing. Well, you know what? It's the colors. I mean, it's like green and red are complementary colors. Very Christmas. So this is a cool cover. You have this one, right, Bryce?
I don't have the Virgin one. I have the one with the logo.
Oh, I see. But it's really nice.
Yeah, these are really good.
Oh my god, I want that one so bad. There's so much going on here. It's the Jedi logo. It's also almost like a dragon. I don't know if it's an homage to Skier or I don't know. One of my all-time favorite
lightsaber
covers.
swish, don't you think? Like that's all it looks like. It's just this lightsaber swish. They did it in a really cool trailing pattern.
But
yeah, I guess
the emblem and then that star pattern. It's like it's cool.
It's dope. I love it. Obviously, one of my favorite ones. I love it. I love green too, so it's definitely.
This is the one you have, right?
I had that one too. Yeah.
Nice.
So.
Nice. And I think
I got to reach out to my comic guy and say I need this green one, like right now.
Oh yeah, I got to check. I don't know. Could be.
It says
that seems like it probably might be a convention exclusive.
I think when you go back to the main page, it tells you what level it is. You click out of there.
Yeah.
It'll tell you what it is. I scroll down. It is an 1 in 25 incentive cover.
1 in 25.
That means they have to order
that's
25.
Well, yeah, it's
this
more
is
of
1
what
in
they can sell
100.
through. The Virgin variants. Yeah, those are rare.
Wow. So they have to order 100 regular copies before they can get this one, right? Mm-hmm. This one's only 25 copies to get this one.
Yeah.
Oh. Here's 3 opportunities for me to get more points.
Oh, yeah. We got quite a decent sized crew compared to the last books we've been doing.
Yeah. So, Keith Trennis, characters. We've got Yelok, Surrett, CT-38, Jolak.
Is Yelok her apprentice?
I think he's like her slicer.
Oh, I thought he was a Jedi.
I think he is a Jedi.
Oh, is her Padawan?
I don't think so. Does Keith have a Padawan? I thought she took. I thought Keith had. Oh no, that was Vernestro. Never mind.
Yeah, just they haven't really talked much about this kid. Seems a little young.
He's been knighted yet? Officially, has she?
Yeah.
He was knighted at the first issue.
Yeah. So that's why I thought it might have been hers, but I guess not.
Yeah, there's my buddy
that's right,
Kevin.
she was.
Your buddy Kevin.
At the end of the first issue
Kevin's
1.
everybody's buddy.
Yeah, but we're texting.
You're eyeing each other.
Yeah. He sent me a little heart emoji. So, all right. So, High Republic number 3, Phase 3. Lorna D's treachery has been revealed, but can she escape as the Republic Defense Coalition combines forces with an unlikely ally? The Hutts, right?
Yes.
Jedi Master Keeve Trennis must board a ship she thought was lost. But is anyone prepared for the extent of Lorna's ruthlessness? Innocent lives hang in the balance as Keeve makes a monumental decision.
Yeah, my initial thoughts was quick, a lot of action, and gets the story going. I think a really good first step for where this line's going to go. So really quick, and I enjoyed it.
I think it's this whole Phase 3 introduction with these comics, it's a really good intro. It's very action-packed, really fast. This is episode number 3, and we have Lorna D on the run with news of Skier, that he potentially survived. So
I have a little mixed feeling about that because I had he was a great character, and I kind of had my goodbye. And so obviously it's not confirmed yet that he's back. Was it? I think you might have saw like a hand or fist in another issue, but I don't think it's confirmed he's alive.
Well, but remember how
they're definitely leading toward it. Yeah.
Yeah, they mentioned that there was a crazy
Trandoshan Jedi.
Jedi. Yeah, and she's like, what? So yeah.
I thought there was a sneak peek when obviously
I think there was like a shadow thing where you see like a fist clench or something. I mean, it could have been any Trandoshan. I just I kind of stood by, but I'm fine bringing him back. But it's like his arc to me was completed. He had a great arc, a fantastic arc. I don't need him back, but it is cool to have him back.
But I think if it's him having gone mad, because he was going to the dark side, remember? He was losing his touch to the Force.
He was going to the dark side. He was
going to the dark side.
He was going to his Trandoshan side.
Right.
Yeah, and that's how come he was able to help fight off the Nameless, because he was losing his touch to the Force. He was just going berserk. And so it was...
That's kind of weird, though, because has anybody else lost their... I've never heard of anyone losing the Force.
Only time I did is the High Republic video game, but other than that, it's not even canon.
Right.
So
we've had the Force Awakening, but not the Force like dimming.
So but that kind of started when the Drengir kind of took hold in him.
He
was losing it, and obviously he had his arm amputated. But as a reptilian species, I think that there's a lot of adaptability.
The Drengir, they're from Bad Batch, right?
Yeah.
That's the Drengir. I can't remember who they are. Yeah, obviously there's some kind of Force intuitive thing, so that makes sense. Not losing it on your own, but almost losing it because of an infection, something attacking his M count.
The Drengir were using the dark side of the Force too, though.
Yeah.
They were dark side connected. So something about that infection. This episode was nice because they have those. I like the little flashbacks at the beginning to when Keeve was young, and the happier times of Keeve with Skier. That was really cool because it builds up more of that background that we knew that they were together, but we didn't know their interactions like regular day to day. So that was pretty cool. I liked it a lot.
Introduced that mantra, nobody left behind, which is
right
where we see her mentality at when she catches wind that he might be alive, and the lengths that she's willing to go.
So I do have a quick question about this issue. Is Lorna Dean on the Ataraxia?
Yes.
The Ataraxia, yes.
I thought that was sunk.
She stole it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ataraxia, which they thought was lost.
Yeah, and that was Avar's ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the big ship. Okay, so she has it now, and they're chasing her in the Geos and a couple of long beams.
Right. Some vectors and
not long beams, vectors, and then a couple of Hutt ships. So they're the ones that look like
Yes.
I don't know, teacups or something out there with the wings.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there might be some long ships too. There's all kinds of ships on that page which shows all the ships, which is kind of cool. It's like stealth bombers almost. Yeah.
Definitely, it's on there.
Yeah, but I think that all those flashbacks help to show how far Kiev has come in her growth as a Jedi.
Yeah.
She's very powerful, very strong, and she still has that really strong connection with her former master. So,
I think that's where we could see some problems with her. I mean, she's disobeying direct orders to follow a connection, and really, that could be bad. I mean, what if she gets there and he's dead or something, or he's turned real bad? And I feel like this could be a part of her downfall, because she's ignoring orders. I'm going for him no matter what.
Well, there's a lot of ignoring orders though going on too. Amongst the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
But
and, it does go against the whole Jedi trainings of no connections.
Yeah,
because she has a very strong connection with Skier.
Mm-hmm. Well, so does Tarek and Surette do too.
Well, they follow her without blinking an eye.
As we see, in this episode, they have zero problems, following her. They take off and then they send the Geos back with that other Jedi, in his vector, to go back to the core. But in the meantime, as she's boarding the ship that Lorna D's on, obviously there's a lot of
the Ataraxia
droids that are like more of a military style droid. Obviously long before battle droids on Geonosis, but she releases all the cargo,
which is human trafficking.
Yeah, which is full of humans.
Right. To distract them.
But it leads to believe where were they going. And I think that tied into Starlight 4 with Baron Bulin and needing test subjects for what he wants to do. I think that's where they were going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Baron Bulin's running experiments.
Wait,
is he mad scientist?
Isn't the Ataraxia under Hutt control in the last episode?
No, I think it was always Lorna.
They stole it.
Took it, yeah.
Lorna D was working with the Hutts just an issue or two ago.
Supposedly, she had turned on them very quickly. She was there more or less to bring an alliance with the Hutts and the Nile, and then once she realized that wasn't going to happen,
but really to take over their space, right? Not really an alliance, but just like to sneak her way in to steal the Hutt space.
Well, there's also a line. This is kill the tractor beam. Sakarabara, the Hutt that's helping. Did you know about this? And I'm just like, why would they question her unless that was her ship and she was human trafficking? So that was kind of.
Well, I thought that they answered that didn't know.
She even says, she even replies, "This had nothing to do with me, Commander Jaheen, or the cartel for that matter. A little side project for my former enforcer, perhaps."
Which is a reference to Lorna D.
Yeah, so she's saying she has nothing to do with it. I don't know. To me, the reason why they said that to her, maybe they had that ship, and human trafficking is a lot more to me up the Hutt's alley over anyone else. Because Lorna D is not going to be helping the Nihil. That's why her whole ship is robots. Because she doesn't trust anybody. She has no crew that can betray her.
She's not tied to the Nile anymore.
Yeah, she has no crew that can betray her, and yet her droid still shoots her in the back.
It had some assistance.
Yeah, I know. I just think that's why she has droids, so she doesn't get stabbed in the back.
This was the droid I was looking for.
Yeah. But
she does release the cargo pods with the people to force the Republic to drop the tractor beam, though.
Oh yeah,
then then the Jedi came together similar like they did in Light of the Jedi, stopping the Great Disaster with a lot of those.
Right.
It's very similar, and then they guided them into the Geos.
Reminiscent of that again, yes.
Yep.
Well, there's even another line that said Lorna Dean actually fitted the containers with life support.
Mm-hmm.
And where they say almost like she's not that bad, not such a monster after all. So that was interesting too that she would add that.
Yeah, I didn't buy into that at all. I think there was a purpose behind her.
Well, I think they needed alive, either subjects or slaves or something. They needed them alive.
Well, and that could have been her way back into the Nile too, is by delivering all those people to Markion.
I don't think she wants to go back now. You think she does?
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't think wouldn't mind if she took over the Nihil, but not like
I think she's cut ties completely with Markion. Yeah, I don't think he would trust her.
Sorry about the noise. It's Luke with the squeaky toy.
Yeah, I know.
Puppies. But like I said, kind of a quick episode. A lot of action, real quick, but I enjoyed it.
Super fast.
I don't mind a lot of action, real quick. So I really enjoyed it.
I like it too. I like it, and then I think it's just pretty cool because it shows how badass that Keith really is. You know, she doesn't hesitate. She just like goes. She's on a mission. She does things. She's very decisive. A lot like Anakin.
And we saw what happened with Anakin, so that's kind of. No, that's a great.
It took a long time to get him there, you know.
Well, I think this whole phase is going to see a lot of people that we've read about, you know, at some point probably perishing. I mean, after all, this is written by Kevin Scott, and he's probably the one that's most guilty for killing off fan favorites.
Absolutely. Oh, you know what was pretty cool too? That how Keith even knows information about Lorna, including details that we learned about her from the Tempest Runner audiobook. Mm-hmm. So that's cool to have that connection too.
Yeah, she was, I think, an orphan. I think she references to something like that.
So it's information that we know if we've listened to the audiobook, which is cool. So you know, there's a lot more going on, and so she knows a lot more than we've seen.
Right.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. So, and you can tell Lorna's a little surprised.
And it's interesting because at this point, Keith Trennis is still there's no inkling that she's going to leave the Order or any disillusionment yet. So something's coming. It's going to be something really big.
I still think that might be a spinoff. I don't know if that's going to happen in the High Republic. That might be in a Keith Trennis book or something. Her downfall.
But we know she has a downfall, though.
We know she has a downfall. I'm not sure it's going to be in this run.
In Yoda comic number 10, he has that flashback in the cave. With Keith of that failure. So we know it's coming, but like, what could it be that caused her to leave the Jedi Order?
Yeah, I think it's gonna end almost kind of like Attack of the Clones, almost ominously. Like, they won, but you see some cracks in her armor and her personality. So I think that's how this run will end, and then we hopefully get a spinoff, couple 6, 7, 8 issues of her actually going mad.
Becoming like her own series of her.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
That would like be cool.
that. Yeah, give her kind of her victory run here, accomplish what she needs to run to win, and just a little ominous, like, oh, it's not all good.
Even a live action series or an animated series, right? Cool, right?
Oh, they've got to have some. They got to have something planned for animation, right?
Yes. And you know what? If Disney Plus did it in anime, that would be awesome.
They would never do it. They'd stick with their CGI animation.
That would be cool.
I really want some more animation. They haven't announced anything. They always have something. So now that Bad Batch is slated to end, I really hope there's something they're working on. They just haven't told us, so we don't have to wait 4 years. So
something that they'll release in 2025 at Celebration.
Well, Bad Batch ends right before May the 4th, right? So maybe May the 4th they announce something. And it's not a kid show either. I know Mike loves the Young Jedi Adventures.
I do like it.
I tried and just like this is like Dora the Explorer level. It was like kitty.
You know what? I like it.
Yeah.
I like it because it's going out there. It's connecting with the High Republic. It's bringing in characters from the High Republic, and it also it's very progressive with that the pilot. She has her two moms, and then now her uncle to one of the mom's brothers in there too. I just like it. I think it's really cool. Kids love it. So toddlers and preschoolers love that show, and that means that they're going to be Star Wars fans as they grow up.
Mm-hmm.
And when they're adults, they're going to have fond memories of this show if they remember because they're so little.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember much.
Does Sophia watch, Bryce?
Young Jedi Adventures?
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
And she likes it, right?
Oh, she loves it.
Yeah.
She even has. She has Kai, Lee, Snub, Yoda, little action figures.
The figures.
And she wants to get Nash and the Firehawk and
Nash Durango, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Nash has her two moms. I think that's really cool. So.
It's pretty. It's a lot of fun, and what's been great is that like even a lot of people, online, older people are just loving the stories and
here's
how lighthearted it is. And
here's an older person that loves the stories.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do too.
I love Ember. We got Ember. Hey, we got Ember on there. That was really cool to see Ember. And
Loden was on it before he was turned to dust.
Poor Loden.
Tortured and then turned to dust.
Yeah,
it's funny because technically that's supposed to be canon. The range, like you can have this character's super kiddie story and have such a dramatic adult ending. So it's really interesting.
Because they went to Starlight Beacon too. So they have.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they went to it, and they have a couple of episodes where they're on Starlight Beacon, and the newest ones they had that heist where they stole the plaque. And then, spoiler alert, we find out that he's like the prince, and he's like a little pirate.
Are the Nile in it at all?
No. But they do have other pirates, and they're basically like in the pirate realm.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get back on track. It was my fault too. We all went down the rabbit hole and we forgot we were reviewing a comic book and not just talking Star Wars like we do. Yeah. All right. Final thoughts on this one.
I really love the book. Completely action packed from like the moment you read it to the moment it ends. Excited to get into the next one when it comes out, and I think action is really gonna pick up in number 5.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're ready for a ride. I don't know how many issues is in this particular run this time. I don't know if it's. I'm assuming somewhere between 10 and 15 issues, but
I hope so.
Yeah, it's gonna hit hard and fast.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, Holocrons?
For me, 4.5.
Solid, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I really like
Holocrons.
I like all the little connections. I like how fast it was. I like the imagery. Keeps so badass. Yeah. She's on that when she's on the main deck. The Ataraxia's bridge. It's just like it's really cool. So I liked it all.
I love Kevin Scott's writing. And probably in the next couple episodes I'll be cursing him. So
I know, but you know what? I like that he's not afraid to kill people off. Good characters.
No, he's the one that killed Lone Greatstorm.
I know.
Well, we'll see if he keeps Skier or if he starts to get a soft heart and Max starts bringing characters back.
Yeah, so I also give it 4.5 holocrons.
1.5. Oh, well, I mean, Debbie Downer or anything, but that was just.
I was going to say 4, but that's not. Let's say 3.5 to 4 is range. But 4. Very action packed, quick. I like it. I love seeing like different things that new Jedi, and I love seeing the ships. That's part of my favorite thing that got me into Star Wars was all the different ships. So I really like to enjoy that. I like seeing unlikely alliances. I like that too. Whenever I see like an alliance you wouldn't expect, so it's kind of cool seeing the Hutts working with the Republic. I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
I'm really happy Mike said she was kind of like Anakin, because I was like, she's so confident and cool and getting better. And then I was like, God, then he said like Anakin, like that's who it is. She's becoming like Anakin, getting better. So I mean, I just expect her just to keep getting better and better, like Anakin. And like we talked about earlier, she's gonna have this, I think, crescendo. Which should really does something awesome, but maybe not something totally morally right or something like that. Little cracks or something. So I really interested to see how her story goes and see if we're gonna get a spinoff or it's gonna be all here. But we do know her fate. But I'm really excited to see what's going on from here. So yeah, four holocrons, a solid 4.
That's really good coming from John.
So. Yeah,
so that's like
a 5.
It's like a novel.
Yeah, like a 5. Yeah. So, thanks for joining us again on this episode of BC Jedi Archives, and remember to like us on Instagram at virtual. Be sure you're following us on YouTube at Virtual Cantina Network. Follow us on Instagram at virtual.cantina network, on X, formerly Twitter, at Cantina Virtual, on Threads at virtual.cantina network, on Hive at Virtual Cantina, and on TikTok at Virtual Cantina. And like the VCN Star Wars Celebration Japan 2025 main Facebook page, the one with the 63,000 members.
Almost 63,000, I think. I don't think we've crossed it yet. Have we, Jonathan?
At the time of this viewing, we've crossed it.
Probably. I'd also like to thank our partner pages, Star Wars Book Nerds and Star Wars Comic Book Club, as always.
Both great pages. And
please like, subscribe, and most of all, leave a comment. Mike loves talking to you guys. He just sits there and waits on his phone. Comment. I see bubbles. Oh, he's not commenting. Oh, yeah, he just waits. All the feeds. He just wants to talk to you guys so bad. And he'll tell you all the stories about how he's best buds with Kevin Scott and all of them. So.
Oh, yeah, that's my buddy.
He loves to bring that up. So, thanks for watching. And may the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you.
Live long and prosper.